If there is one constant in our lives, one shining beacon of joy on British television that we can always rely on, it is Ant and December. For decades, Anthony McPartlin and Declan Donnelly have been more than just presenters to us. They've been the brothers we never had, the cheeky best mates in our living rooms, and the comforting smile at the end of a long week. That is exactly why the recent wave of health concerns and sudden changes to their schedule has hit fans so hard. It's not just celebrity news, it feels personal, and honestly, we are heartbroken. The moment panic set in. The worry started bubbling over recently during the live broadcasts of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, 2025. We are used to seeing the boys bouncing off the walls with energy, cracking jokes, and keeping the campbaits in check. But fans noticed something was wrong. Social media was flooded with messages from worried viewers who spotted Ant looking visibly unwell, struggling with his voice, and seeming far from his usual vibrant self. When you love someone, even a TV star, you notice the little changes. The rasp in the voice, the tired eyes, the slight drop in energy. One fan on X, formerly Twitter, summed up the collective mood perfectly. Seeing Ant struggle tonight is actually breaking my heart. He's pushing through for us, but please, someone wrap him in cotton wool. It was a stark reminder that behind the glitz, the glamour, and the NTA awards, they are just human beings. And watching them push through physical struggles to entertain us. It's admirable, but it's also deeply worrying. We don't want heroes, we want them healthy. The Saturday Night Void. This recent scare has only compounded the devastation fans are already feeling. We are still grieving the loss of Saturday Night Takeaway, which the boys decided to rest indefinitely earlier this year. At the time, they told us they needed a break. They needed to step off the hamster wheel to spend time with their families and catch their breath. While we all understood, Dec is a devoted dad, and Ant has settled into his new chapter as a father, it didn't make the pill any easier to swallow. Hearing them admit that they are getting older and that the physical toll of their high-octane shows is catching up with them was a reality check none of us were ready for. The announcement felt like the end of an era. It was a devastating update in the truest sense because it signaled that the golden age of them being on our screens 24/7 is officially over. The silent battles. Adding to the emotional weight of recent months is Ant's incredibly brave, yet heart-wrenching admission about his late-in-life ADHD diagnosis. Opening up about his popcorn brain and the struggles he has faced privately for years was a watershed moment. It gave us a glimpse into the battles he has fought while the cameras weren't rolling. Hearing him speak about how the condition made him feel all over the place, personally, despite his professional success, was a punch to the gut for anyone who has followed his journey. It reframed everything. The struggles of the past few years weren't just tabloid drama, they were the symptoms of a man trying to navigate a complex condition without a map. Why it hurts so much. Why does this update leave us so heartbroken? Because Ant and Dec represent a safety blanket for the UK. When the world is chaotic, they are there. When the news is bleak, they are there. To see cracks in that armor, whether it's physical health struggles on live TV, the mental toll of ADHD, or the sheer exhaustion leading to the cancellation of our favorite show, makes the world feel a little less stable. We are seeing their vulnerability like never before, and while it makes us love them more, it also makes us fiercely protective. The realization that they aren't invincible is a tough one to accept. A message to the boys. So, what is the verdict? The devastating truth is simply this: they are human. They get sick. They get tired. They get overwhelmed. And right now, they are prioritizing their health and their families over the relentless grind of showbiz. As fans, as much as we are heartbroken to see them struggle or step back, we have to support them. If resting Saturday Night Takeaway and taking time to manage their health means we get to keep Ant and Dec on our screens for another 20 years, then it is a sacrifice we have to make. To Ant and Dec, take the break, rest the voice, hug your kids. We aren't going anywhere. Your health is the only update that matters to us.